New York Yankees fans, things are heating up, and there is so much to unpack as we head into the 2026 season. The latest buzz around the Bronx Bombers is impossible to ignore, and it all starts with a question that no fan can escape. How much are you willing to gamble for a championship? For years, Jason Dominguez has been held up as a symbol of hope, a switch-hitting phenom whose talent seemed almost otherworldly, earning him the nickname the Martian. Comparisons to legends like Mickey Mantle were thrown around liberally, as if he was destined to single-handedly carry the Yankees back to glory. His potential has been celebrated, hyped, and almost untouchable for trade discussions. But the landscape in New York is shifting. The team's needs are evolving, and priorities are being reassessed, particularly when it comes to pitching. The Yankees' rotation, despite its talent, still lacks the depth to carry a long, grueling season and push through the postseason unscathed. With the New York Mets already making strategic moves by securing Devin Williams, the pressure is on the Yankees to make bold choices, and Jason Dominguez has emerged as a potential key to unlocking the missing pieces. Trade rumors are swirling, and the elephant in the room, as always, is Sandy Alcantara. The Marlins ace has long been coveted, and reports suggest they are finally open to offers. Naturally, the price tag is steep, likely starting with a package that includes Dominguez. Imagine the impact of pairing Alcantara with Garrett Cole and Max Fried. This trio could give the Yankees the innings-eating, high-caliber rotation that every championship contender dreams of. By bolstering the starting staff, games are shortened, the bullpen is preserved, and the team gains an edge that could be decisive come October. Trading a young star like Dominguez is never easy. He represents potential, future all-star appearances, and the kind of talent every fan wants to see flourish in pinstripes. But baseball is about timing, and opportunities like this do not wait. Dominguez's aura as a future superstar is precisely what makes him a valuable currency. If he struggles, if injuries strike again, the opportunity to maximize his value diminishes rapidly. The Yankees are at a crossroads where being bold now could define the next chapter of their storied history. Enter Spencer Jones, a name quietly gaining momentum within the organization. While Dominguez has faced setbacks with injuries and defensive adjustments, Jones has methodically refined his game. His swing has become sharper, his strikeout rate has decreased, yet the power remains explosive. On top of that, his defense is exceptional, and his left-handed bat adds a dynamic component that the Yankees could utilize immediately. Scouts note that Jones combines size, strength, and agility in a way that does not come around often, and his ability to influence the game both on the bases and in the field makes him a high-floor option. If he earns the fourth outfielder role this spring, the decision to part ways with Dominguez suddenly becomes less about sacrificing talent and more about optimizing the roster. With Jones providing a substantial portion of offensive output while playing elite defense, the gap left by Dominguez narrows, and the Yankees can turn a logjam of talent into a strategic advantage. The outfield situation in New York is complex. Aaron Judge remains the centerpiece, commanding the spotlight and delivering consistently at the plate. Behind him, new acquisitions or returning stars like Cody Bellinger or Kyle Tucker could shift the depth chart, potentially leaving Dominguez in a part-time or reserve role. For a young player of his caliber, that scenario is not ideal. Jones fits seamlessly into a bench role, offering elite speed and defensive coverage, giving the Yankees flexibility without stunting development. By making a calculated move, the front office can turn surplus talent into immediate assets that strengthen the team's championship pursuit. The pressure on general manager Brian Cashman, or Brian Kim, as some discussions label him, is immense. Fans expect a title, and while Judge is still in his prime, the clock is ticking, waiting for a 22-year-old to fully develop while sitting on untapped potential risks wasting precious seasons. The opportunity cost is high. Trading Dominguez for a proven ace like Alcantara aligns with a win-now philosophy that defined the Yankees during the George Steinbrenner era, emphasizing immediate impact over long-term speculation. It is a tough pill for fans to swallow, knowing that the Martian could blossom elsewhere, But the reality of sports is that the pursuit of championships often requires making difficult decisions. Prospects are lottery tickets, and Alcantara represents cold, hard cash, a known quantity capable of changing the trajectory of a season instantly. Beyond the trade market, the Yankees' outfield and roster dynamics are equally pivotal. The competition for playing time is fierce, and strategic depth is critical. Dominguez's development cannot be fully realized in a congested lineup where every at-bat is limited and every defensive assignment scrutinized. Jones, with his skill set and versatility, provides the Yankees with a low-risk, high-reward option that can flourish in a bench role, ready to impact games immediately. The contrast between the two players highlights the tension between potential and opportunity, between waiting for future stardom and seizing the present moment. As spring training approaches, all eyes will be on roster decisions and the Yankees' ability to navigate the complexities of talent, development, and championship aspirations. The dialogue surrounding Dominguez, Jones, Alcantara, and the broader team strategy encapsulates a larger question for the Bronx Bombers. Is now the time to cash in on potential to secure a title, or should patience guide the approach? Every move, every decision, and every risk carries weight, with fans watching closely and expectations sky high. Meanwhile, the competitive landscape of Major League Baseball continues to evolve rapidly. Other teams in the American League East are making aggressive moves, and the Yankees cannot afford hesitation. The Martians' presence in the system is both a blessing and a challenge, representing immense talent, but also a potential obstacle to achieving the ultimate goal: a World Series championship. The calculus is complicated, requiring careful analysis, bold thinking, and the courage to make decisions that may not be popular but could prove transformative. From a broader perspective, the story of Dominguez and Jones is not just about individual players. It is about organizational philosophy, resource management, and strategic prioritization. The Yankees' front office must balance the allure of young, homegrown stars with the pressing need for proven performers who can carry the team through the regular season grind and into the postseason pressure cooker. In this environment, a player like Alcantara represents more than talent. He embodies immediate value, stability, and the potential to anchor the rotation in ways that few others can match. Trading Dominguez would undoubtedly be a headline-grabbing move, and it would spark passionate debate among fans, analysts, and insiders alike. The conversation touches on loyalty, ambition, and the delicate balance between nurturing potential and maximizing opportunity. Yet, the timing is crucial. The risk of waiting too long could diminish the Martians' market value, while acting decisively could position the Yankees for a run that defines the season and potentially the next decade of franchise history. At the same time, the emergence of Spencer Jones is a compelling narrative in its own right. His quiet rise, refined skill set, and readiness to contribute immediately create a strategic lever for the Yankees. By leveraging Jones' readiness, the team can manage roster constraints while still pursuing high-impact acquisitions elsewhere. It is a delicate balancing act, requiring insight, foresight, and the courage to prioritize immediate competitiveness without abandoning long-term vision. As the Yankees prepare for the 2026 season, the focus now turns squarely to the outfield and the challenges that lie ahead in keeping the roster competitive and balanced. Cody Bellinger, one of the most sought-after free agents in baseball, has emerged as a central figure in these discussions. Following a remarkable season where he posted a .272 batting average, .334 on-base percentage, and a .480 slugging percentage along with 29 home runs, Bellinger has made it clear he would welcome a return in New York. Yet, the competition for his services is fierce, particularly with the Toronto Blue Jays looming as a formidable challenger. The Blue Jays have been aggressive in targeting top outfield talent, most notably Kyle Tucker, and while they appear poised to sign him, their contingency plans include pursuing Bellinger if Tucker slips through their fingers. This scenario places the Yankees in a high-stakes bidding war, not just for talent, but for control of their outfield and the ability to maintain depth and versatility. The complexity of the situation is heightened by payroll considerations. Reports suggest that the Yankees are operating under self-imposed constraints, with ownership emphasizing prudence in spending. The potential implications are staggering. Securing top-tier free agents like Bellinger or Tucker could require moving existing contracts or making difficult financial decisions to stay under a reported $300 million payroll limit. While the figure may not represent a hard cap, the fact that it is actively being considered signals caution. For a team accustomed to flexing financial muscle to assemble elite talent, this represents a shift in strategy, one that could have ripple effects across roster construction, player acquisitions, and long-term competitiveness. These financial considerations intersect directly with the Yankees' pursuit of pitching depth, particularly from Japan. Tatsuya Emi and Kona Takahashi have become focal points of the organization's international strategy. Emi, a high-ceiling right-hander, is viewed as a potential game-changer, capable of anchoring the rotation while the team navigates injuries to Garrett Cole and Clark Schmidt. With Cole recovering from Tommy John surgery and Schmidt facing a similar timeline, the Yankees are counting on Emi to provide stability, eat innings, and acclimate to Major League Baseball without the immediate pressure of being the staff ace. Emi's projected contract could reach as high as $150 million, which carries inherent risk, yet the upside of having a pitcher who can seamlessly integrate and contribute immediately is compelling. The Yankees are weighing the cost against the strategic advantage, understanding that in a tight division, every advantage matters. Meanwhile, Kona Takahashi offers a cost-effective alternative, providing depth and reliability without commanding the same financial premium as Emi. Entering the season at 29 years old, Takahashi brings 11 seasons of experience in Japan's top league, a proven track record, and the ability to stabilize the rotation. With a 2.95 earned run average and solid strikeout and walk rates, he offers the Yankees a practical option to round out the rotation or potentially serve in relief roles. By pursuing both Emi and Takahashi, the Yankees can balance risk and reward, blending high-ceiling potential with dependable depth. This approach underscores the organization's commitment to being proactive and strategic rather than reactive, ensuring that the pitching staff is ready to contend from day one. The outfield, pitching, and financial strategies converge to paint a picture of a team at a critical juncture. The Yankees are weighing short-term gains against long-term sustainability, considering how to maximize talent while staying within financial limits and preparing for a grueling season where injuries and slumps are inevitable. The choices they make now will reverberate throughout the season, influencing roster decisions, game strategy, and ultimately the pursuit of a championship. The tension is palpable as fans and analysts alike debate the merits of trading young stars for proven veterans, signing free agents at premium prices, or relying on emerging talent to fill gaps. Bellinger's potential return epitomizes this delicate balancing act. On one hand, his proven production and experience make him a clear asset, capable of stepping into the lineup and contributing immediately. On the other, the financial cost and the crowded outfield landscape create challenges in optimizing playing time, maintaining flexibility, and preserving the development of younger players. The Yankees must navigate these competing priorities, ensuring that every decision aligns with the overarching goal, winning now without compromising the future. The looming threat of rival teams, particularly the Blue Jays, amplifies the stakes, creating urgency to act decisively and strategically. Adding another layer to the narrative is the emergence of internal talent, notably Spencer Jones. His readiness to contribute, combined with elite speed, defensive prowess, and offensive potential, provides the Yankees with leverage. By utilizing Jones effectively, the team can mitigate the loss of players like Dominguez or manage limited opportunities for Bellinger, all while maintaining competitiveness across the roster. This internal development strategy complements external acquisitions, allowing the Yankees to create a balanced and resilient team capable of enduring the season's demands. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, the New York Yankees have reportedly set their sights on Corey Seager, igniting a storm of speculation across the country. The rumor began as a quiet whisper in front office corridors, but grew into a national buzz within hours, with fans, analysts, and insiders scrambling to understand what this could mean for the franchise and the league as a whole. According to multiple unnamed voices close to the situation, the Yankees have been quietly working behind the scenes, exploring the possibility of bringing the star shortstop to the Bronx. While no official confirmation has come from the team, the mere hint of such an audacious move has already sparked intense debate. Some see it as a sign that the Yankees are ready to fully reassert themselves as the most aggressive powerhouse in baseball, while others wonder what this could mean for the current infield structure and long-term payroll planning. The chatter suggests that internal confidence within the organization is surprisingly high. There are claims that influential figures in the Yankees hierarchy view Seager not just as a roster upgrade, but as a potential franchise-altering presence, someone capable of reshaping the identity of a lineup for years to come. That belief alone has only fueled the frenzy, as fans attempt to read between the lines of every cryptic comment and vague front office gesture. Meanwhile, social media has erupted into a wave of theories, mock lineups, and emotionally charged reactions. Some supporters are already envisioning Seager launching towering drives into the right field stands, while skeptics caution that nothing is guaranteed until ink meets paper. Even rival fan bases have joined the noise, monitoring the rumor with a mix of disbelief and apprehension. For now, the baseball world remains suspended in anticipation. Whether this stunning development becomes reality or dissolves into off-season mythology, one thing is clear. The mere possibility of Corey Seager in pinstripes has stirred up one of the loudest and most electrifying rumors in recent memory, leaving the entire nation waiting for the next twist. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.